Game is brought to you in HD by EA Sports and Madden NFL 11. Downtown Detroit, Michigan, and welcome to Ford Field. I'm Gus Johnson along with Chris Collinsworth. Happy to have you alongside to what should be a fantastic football showcase. Hansen is ready to kick this one off. Harris is back to receive the kick. And he'll return this one from the 7. He gets out to about the 25-yard line.
All right, let's see if they're ready to play. If we go to the air here, we may be able to catch them napping and get this game started right.
The pocket collapsing. Hill has sack number 1 of the season.
Okay, we don't have to get the yardage back in one play. If we can get a short gain here, third down won't be that bad.
Still looking for an open man. He's wrestled down at the 32-yard line.
Now, they didn't pick up the first down that time, but you drop back, you make a good throw like that. Now you're in position to try and pick up this first down. Well, that's just a big run stop right there. You have a very proud defensive line that was just going to take control of that situation.
Okay, let's try to pick up the first down on the ground. Look for even the smallest hole and try to squeeze it through. We don't have very far to go.
Here's the give. He's brought down at the 38. LaShawn McCoy picked up the first down, gain of 4 on the play.
Okay, if we can march down the field on this first drive, we can set the tone for the rest of the game. Let's run it here to get things moving.
Here's the give. Ndamukong Suh was there to bring him down. A 5-yard gain. That brings up second down. Goes through his progression. He gets off the throw. The stop was made by Delmas.
And that's good quarterback play. He recognized the blitz, he understood what was happening with the coverage behind it, and found the open man.
Passes it downfield.
The Eagles are putting together a good-looking drive here. That's their 3rd first down.
He's going to pass. Touchdown, Eagles. The Eagles get the first touchdown of the game.
That's the kind of pitch and catch you just love to see in the NFL. And the difference is these quarterbacks' abilities to zip it into little tight spaces, and these receivers don't miss.
Philadelphia with a 6-point lead. This is a good opportunity to take a look at the drive summary presented by Verizon. Taken from the 3-yard line. He gets out to about the 22-yard line.
All right, this should confuse the quarterback, but there'll be holes in this defense, so let's take advantage of the confusion and make a big play.
Tosses left. Powers through the defender. He's knocked out of bounds at the 42-yard line.
We need our blitzer to hurry the quarterback here. If he has enough time, someone will break free of their man coverage.
Has a man to his right. Little flip. He's tackled at the 27-yard line.
Yeah, when you see the blitz, you have to understand your own protections, because if your protection is sliding away from the blitz, you have no choice but to get it out of there to the hot receiver.
Hey, baby, this ain't good enough for us.
All right, look for them to try to run this one behind the tackle. If you can't get to the ball carrier, fill the hole and make him change directions.
Here's a handoff left side.
We have extra guys in man coverage to double up the receivers.
We've played.
All right, guys, listen up. We got the receiver double covered here. When the quarterback takes that extra second to look for his secondary option, I want our guys to...
And they get to it.
Gotta think they'll go for a field goal now, just chip away at this deficit.
The kick is good. Hobbs from deep in his own territory at the 6. The Eagles got the ball into the end zone on their last possession.
All right, a medium curl route to your wideout here. Take your 5-step drop, then zip it in there.
He throws downfield.
The Eagles get another good gainer that time. This offense is finding early success in the passing game.
All right, let's keep this simple. You're out of the shotgun to buy time, so hit your wideout on this medium curl.
He gets off the throw. That incompletion will bring up second down.
All right, you're going to run a screen to the halfback here. Drop back, be patient, and when the rush gets too heavy, float it to your running back so he can follow his blockers and make a big gain.
Flips it out short to his left. Down the sideline. He's knocked out of bounds at the 3.
Tremendous job getting the ball out of there and into the hands of a teammate. The rush was closing fast, but really, like any good quarterback, sometimes you may take a hit, you're going to be under pressure. You just have to stand in and make the play.
Touchdown, Philly. The Eagles with a 4-play, 75-yard drive for the score. David Akers tacks on the extra point. He makes it to the 23-yard line.
A sack would be nice, but the key here is to hurry the quarterback and force him to make a bad throw.
Under heavy pressure. Gets it off, and he takes a hit. Calvin Johnson was his intended target.
When you get that kind of pressure, a lot of times the play will result in something worse than just an incompletion.
Encroachment.
And he was just a little too eager on that one. Here's the call.
Repeat, second down.
All right, if they run, it's going to be right into our blitz. Their back is going to be looking for a hole. I want you to find it first and fill it with some hurt.
Offensive penalties. You know, it's an offense, you get a chance to make up for it. On defense, though, usually it's big yardage and automatic first downs.
The key here is pressure. The short pass will be covered, so chase him out of the pocket and force him to make a throw on the run.
Gets the pass off.
A missed chance to make a big play there. He seemed to get a little too excited and just made a really poor throw.
He angles it out of bounds at midfield.
The Eagles put together a really impressive drive that last time out. You can just see how confident they are right now.
Jackson takes it left. Breaks through the line for a gain of 7. Second down.
To play with after the gain on first down. Let's try something deep on second and short and see what happens.
Dumps it out right. He's dropped down at the 24-yard line.
The Eagles are picking up nice yardage just about every time they go to the air. I'm not sure what's happening with the defense right now, but they seem a little out of sorts. The Eagles get another good chunk there. And so far, that's really been the story of this one. They drop back, they throw it, they move the chains on almost every pass play. What a first half for these guys.
Touchdown, Eagles.
I'm sure the defense is getting a little tired of seeing this guy celebrate after his touchdowns, but if they don't stop him pretty soon, he's going to run out of touchdown dances. I wonder how many he has.
And he'll return it from way back at the 3. He brings it back to the 23. Injury timeout. There's an Eagles player down, and this is not looking good.
The only way they're gaining positive yardage is on a run or a short pass. If it happens, swarm the ball.
Looking for a man. That incompletion will bring up second down.
We need our blitzer to hurry the quarterback here. If he has enough time, someone will break free of their man coverage.
Finds a way to get rid of it as he's hit. Brian Johnson was the intended receiver.
Well, the defense didn't get the sack, but they got the next best thing, and that was a bad throw.
Guys, this is a great time to send the blitz. If they get the pass off, don't let the receiver make it to the sticks.
Back in this situation. Breaks free. Johnson on the receiving end and his first catch of the game.
Guys, we need to do a better job in coverage here. They may want to go to the air again and try for the big play, so don't bite on the...
Just barely gets rid of it. Calvin Johnson was the intended receiver on the play.
Pass rush almost got there that time, and he has to feel a little lucky that that ball just fell harmlessly to the turf.
He goes down. Sack. Under heavy pressure. And as we head to halftime. Taken from the 3-yard line. He's stopped at the 24-yard line.
The key here is pressure. The short pass will be covered, so chase him out of the pocket and force him to make a throw on the run.
He needs to get rid of it. The Eagles have been getting back there, would you say, with ease?
All right, great job getting a sack on first down. You're in his head now. Even if you don't sack him here, try to hurry him and force the bad throw.
Rank 38. Rank 38.
He lets it go, but pays a price with a monster hit.
Just missed that time, bringing him down for a sack, but great pressure to force an incompletion.
Okay, I know we got them 3rd and long, but don't get caught napping if they run the draw.
Look out, heavy pressure on him.
Good pressure that time, and they forced a bad throw. Not much he could have done with the pocket collapsing like that.
Takes this one back to midfield.
Okay, blocking is the key on this run.
Handoff to the right. Cuts back, and he's dropped.
All right, we're running this one right up the gut, so look for the biggest hole and run it right through there.
Gives it off. And he's tackled at the 36-yard line.
The Eagles set out to run it down their throats. Had some success in the first half with that, and now it looks like all that running is really taking its toll on the defense. The Eagles are going to the air with tremendous success. It's just unbelievable they've been able to throw the ball at will and pick up this many yards per play.
They bring him down, but it's going to be first and goal for the Eagles.
Take it away.
Take it right up the middle. If you hit a wall, jump over the top of it.
Let's go.
They hand it off.
And so many times you hear offensive coordinators criticized because they don't try to run the football enough. But when you get stuffed in the backfield like that, you understand why they would rather call the pass play.
I don't want to take a sack when we're this close to the end zone. The shotgun will give us a little extra time to find a man.
Come on, let's go.
Surveys the field. Hauls it in. LaShawn McCoy is proving once again that he's an extremely versatile weapon, passing the century mark and receiving with that reception. Akers is good on the point after. Taken from the 3-yard line. He gets out to about the 25-yard line.
All right, here we go. Our guy in the middle should protect.
Rolls to his right. It's almost picked off. And they can't complete the first down pass attempt. Second down coming up. Gets it away. They can't hook up on that pass. Now the offense will be facing third down. Barely gets it off.
Under pressure, he felt the heat that time and was forced to throw it away quickly.
Jackson is the deep man awaiting the return. Signals for the fair catch. The Eagles were able to put a scoring drive together on their last time out.
Okay, they might be looking for run on first down. Let's go screen and see if we can find some room to the outside.
Let's go.
Short throw to the right. Houston was there for the stop.
Just keeps the ball moving down the field. 6-yard gain and a little progress.
Up the middle. Hammered in the backfield.
We're going play action here, so after the fake, look for your tight end on this crossing route. Let's pick up some big yards.
So at the end of 3, the score is 27-3. The Eagles have possession as we begin the fourth quarter and can put this game out of reach with a score on this drive.
All right, the key to this slant is just whiz it in there. You're out of the shotgun so you can see the play develop.
Hammered as he lets it go.
And I can tell you this, there's nothing that defensive backs hate more than to have one of those big tight ends in the open field running right towards them.
Inside handoff. That's a 3-yard gain. And that'll bring up second down.
Patience is going to be the key on this pitch. Follow your blockers and then, boom, find a seam and run as fast as you can.
They get it out there on the toss.
And you love to see those linebackers playing downhill like that, not just flowing sideline to sideline, but attacking and trying to get in the backfield.
Dennis Northcutt back deep to return. And the ball is down at the 1. Their last drive ended with a 3 and out.
Even though we have our safeties deep, there is going to be room if their quarterback can throw it over our linebacker to a receiver in the middle.
Dumps it out left. Brian Johnson is rocked, and it causes an incompletion.
And you know you're going to get hit as a wide receiver. You've got to hang on to those balls, but that was a big shot.
Has a man to his right. Little flip.
Wow, was that a bad throw? I don't know if the ball slipped out of his hands or what, but you have to make that one.
It's a pass. And the tackle was made by Allen.
When you get a wide receiver with that kind of talent on the outside, he is a threat to take it all the way on any play.
They can't complete the pass, and now the offense will be looking at second down. The pass is away. He's wrestled down at about the 39-yard line by Nate Allen. And that one should be on the defense.
Encroachment. Defense.
Well, that certainly was a bad break for the defense, but what a break for this offense.
We aren't going to concede any yards over the middle here. If they try it, bust their receiver right when the ball gets there and force the incompletion.
Under heavy pressure. Gets it off, and he takes a hit.
Anytime you give up that quick pressure like that, very seldom are those passes completed.
Dumps it out right. He's brought down at the 46-yard line.
And that play is really all about the closing speed on defense. They'll let you have the completion, but then they close quickly and make the play.
He's dropped down at the 43-yard line. Dennis Northcutt makes his first catch of the game after going the entire first half without one.
Don't want to see that throw from your quarterback too often. He was under pressure, and instead of just tucking it or throwing that thing away, he tried to force one. Very dangerous.
All right, guys, listen up. We're sending some extra heat at the quarterback on this blitz. So let's hope we force a bad decision, and the guys that are dropping back in the zone.
Steps up in the pocket and throws it as he's hit.
And if he can get just a little bit more time, there are guys running open down the field. The pressure is getting close, but it's not there. He should take a fraction longer to make that throw.
Derek Williams was his intended target. And they're trying to pin him deep with a solid punt right here. He makes it back to the 25. And it's pretty apparent that just about everything is working for these guys today. They give it off here. And he's tackled at the 34-yard line.
All right, we're going to initiate contact on this one, so let's see whose momentum means more.
Let's go.
Hands it off. He gets out to about the 35-yard line.
Handing it off to the running back to kill some clock. If we can pick up a first down or two, this one is over.
They'll keep it on the ground again. Racks up 7 tough yards. That brings up second down.
All right, we're running this one right up the gut, so look for the biggest hole and run it right through there.
Inside handoff. Makes a cut, and he will be hit and dropped.
All right, to keep the clock moving, we have to keep the ball in.
That'll do it from Detroit. Stay right there for highlights and stats. Here's today's swagger player of the game, presented by Old Spice Deodorant. Here's the play that rocked the stadium, the Doritos Crunch Time play of the game. Our final score is Philadelphia 27, Detroit 3.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports and Madden NFL 11.